Britain's night cops put themselves on the line every night to keep law and order on our streets. The job's tough enough, but the rise of the super club where thousands of punters can drink all night has made it even harder. Large crowds of weekend revellers who've been on the lash are now a real problem for the night cops.
In Edinburgh, the cops are forced to handle a lot of drugs. Here at closing time, thousands of revellers pour out onto the street, stretching the thin blue line to the limit. Tonight, the night cops have been called to an incident at one of Edinburgh's most popular super clubs. Hundreds of drinkers are outside the club, but the problem happened inside, where one girl has been viciously assaulted by another. PC Mark Pickavance gets the victim's story.
She punched you or
no,
something?
Fucking bottled me.
Right.
I tried pulling her away and the lassie just went out with a fucking bottle and went for her, and then two other lassies came out of nowhere and went for her. So I pulled her away and tried to get the lassies off her, and then fucking they just kept going for her.
I think you've never seen these girls before?
No, never.
Right.
I've never seen this lassie before.
One of these girls have been attacked by a group of females. We've passed descriptions out on the radio, so we've got a few sets having a look around.
Fucking up, so.
Move away.
Joking.
I'm not joking.
But as they try to find the woman, the night cops have got a more pressing problem on their hands: the drunken crowd. What started as a call to a single assault is in danger of turning into a full-blown mass brawl. With only a handful of night cops on the scene, they're now seriously outnumbered. It's a scary position to be in, even for a night cop. Sergeant Scott Oliver and his team are on their way to help out.
That's a call just came in the City nightclub in Market Street.
They arrive just in time to see the crowd cross the thin blue line.
Right, everyone move! Start moving away now!
Right back, move away, shit! Right, move back, folks.
Suddenly, one drunk lad goes for PC Pickavance, and the night cops are forced to take him down. But with their backs to the crowd, the cops are now an easy target for the angry mob. The arrested man is moved quickly to get him and the night cops out of danger. But while this drunk lad is taken away, his mate starts arguing with the cops. Not a smart move. As he gets to the van, he tries to avoid the cuffs with some unusual behaviour.
I'm going really, okay?
By making two quick arrests, the night cops have regained the upper hand. PC Mashemwa was in the thick of it all.
Find them away. They come back at us, obstructing us, so we're left with no option but to arrest them.
But their work isn't done yet. Scuffles are still breaking out, and the night cops must clear the street quickly. But that's easier said than done, with such a large and unruly crowd.
Guys, off the road, please. You're in the middle of the road. It's quite dark here. Everyone move! Start moving away now!
Oh, you're not standing here. Get off the street. No, you're not standing on the pavement. Go back into that club or get off this street.
Yes, there is. I've asked you 3 times. Start moving. Start moving before I start checking your ID. Off you go.
Finally, the crowd start moving on, and Sergeant Oliver has a chance to deal with the 2 lads arrested earlier.
Yeah, these males are going to be released without going to a police station on an ASBO fixed penalty ticket. The secret is to take them suitably far enough away that we can issue them with a ticket in a nice, quiet area so they understand the principles of it.
She was found unconscious in the club.
Meanwhile, outside the club, the cops now have a new problem. A girl has collapsed. But while Inspector Hewitt tries to help out, he comes under attack from above.
started to take incoming off the North Bridge here, cans and bottles coming flying over. We've got a girl here, we don't know what's actually wrong with her. She might have been taking some kind of substances.
With the night cops coming under a hail of bottle fire, Sergeant Oliver has had to divert to help his colleagues out.
Now the sets here are now receiving bottles and other objects being thrown from the bridge down towards their area, and there's a large crowd still standing in the street below, so it's quite a health and safety hazard.
The sound of the approaching siren has scared off the bottle-throwing crowd. Sergeant Oliver can now finish dishing out the lads' £40 tickets and send them on their way.
Another couple of satisfied customers.
Now the assault from above is over, the night cops can finish sorting things out down below. Paramedics have arrived to look after the collapsed girl, and one female suspect from the original bottling incident has been found and arrested. And she is quickly followed by another, her pal, who's been identified by the victim as the main culprit.
Which one's that? That's the girl that did it.
The night cops have 2 detained from the assault on the female clubber. It's been a tough night, but it has ended well. And despite dealing with a large and unruly crowd, the night cops have kept law and order on the streets of Edinburgh.
Well, mad, a couple of hours there. When you're faced with a couple of hundred people and 8 officers, it's quite hard to initially control. There's a lot of shouting and a few standoffs. And these things, if they're not controlled properly, can blow out of control.
Coming up, Aylesbury's night cops raid a drug dealing den. And tempers flare in Salisbury when police intervene in a domestic.
Oi!
The night cops who patrol the streets in Britain's town centres are used to dealing with intoxicated punters. But it's not just drinkers the cops have to sort out.
Get out of the way!
Criminals like to work under the cover of darkness, and the number of cops on duty during the night hours is on the increase. It's 7 p.m, and Aylesbury's night cops are just beginning their shift.
Alexis that he sells from his doorstep but keeps all the crack at his address.
Intelligence has come in about a suspected drug dealer who they think is selling crack cocaine. PC's Chris Stockings and Holly Cromarty and the team are getting ready to raid his house.
I'll pass around the photo.
What's your experience of him, Michael? What's he like?
Yeah, he's a big unit. He's an enforcer. A handful.
The man may be dangerous, especially if he has drugs on him. Crack cocaine is a Class A drug, and anyone caught dealing could go down for a long time. But the cops know that the best chance of catching the suspect red-handed is to arrive at the house just after dark.
You'd think that on a Friday night he'd be expecting visitors, therefore he'd have some on him, so it's probably the best time.
The night cops are heading into a dangerous situation. Dealing hard drugs and owning weapons often go hand in hand. PC Stockings and Cromarty are leading 4 other cars full of night cops to the dealer's home.
It's our plain car in front. They've just been down the road to see where along the road the address is, as to whether we need to be up this end of the road or coming from the other end.
The cops must make sure everything is in place before they try to go in.
It's the third house on the right, and we go in there.
From this way?
Yep. The plane car's just going to go around the rear of the property and make sure they can gain access to it.
Once the green light is given, a dozen night cops in full body armour approach the front of the house. Within a minute or so, they're in.
All right. Clear.
But the main suspect isn't home. 2 of his mates are and have been arrested. They'll be kept in cuffs while the rest of the house is thoroughly searched.
Now we know there's no other people here, they'll be detained, the people that are here downstairs, and we'll start a progressive search of the house for drugs.
The night cops soon find several nasty-looking weapons in one of the bedrooms. First, a 10-inch ornamental knife. Not illegal in itself, but it could do some serious damage. Plus a police telescopic baton, dangerous and illegal. And PC Stockings has found the nastiest weapon of all. A pair of illegal nunchuckers.
Offensive weapon.
This household clearly has a thing for dangerous weapons. And since the main suspect isn't around, the housemates downstairs may have to take the rap.
Enough of this bullshit. I've been arrested for about 2-3 years.
Upstairs, the search for drugs is still continuing.
I can't see any trace of drugs in it, but I think we're in the right sort of area. And I've got a very tightly rolled up £5 note, which seemed to suggest cocaine snorting, as well as a Stanley knife blade, which would be for chopping up cocaine. Definitely got white powder on it. Appears to be someone's drug mug, but nothing left in it.
All the evidence points to drugs being in the house. And it doesn't take long for the night cops to sniff them out, in the same room where they found the weapons.
Yeah. What's up? Ooh, very nice. Appears to be herbal cannabis in individual wraps. Easier to deal to people, obviously, if it's pre-weighed and individually wrapped, along with lots of money.
It's not the crack cocaine they were expecting, but it's still a good find.
So that's 10 wraps.
The bedroom's being used by one of the men downstairs, and it seems he's carved his own little niche in the drugs industry.
The fact that we found the money and the drugs together is a good result, and also in the room were scales and weapons. So it would all indicate some sort of drug dealing.
It's been a mixed night for the cops. The main suspect may still be at large, but drugs and weapons have been recovered from the room of one of his housemates. He was sentenced to a 12-month community order and 80 hours unpaid work. That's his little cottage industry up in smoke. Stamping down on the dealers is just one part of the night cops' work. Dealing with the drug takers is another. It's estimated that every month in Britain, nearly 2 million people use illicit drugs. Like any town, Darlington in County Durham has its share of those who go out on the town to drink and take drugs. The night cops know that policing the clubs and pubs helps keep a lid on the problem. And for PC Phil Muir, it's his favourite shift. Working nights suits him just fine.
I don't think I could do a 9 to 5, Monday to Friday job. I like doing the shifts, I like being off when other people are at work, to be honest.
It's 11 o'clock, and one of the town's pubs have called in the night cops.
I don't know if you want to send me unit round, because I've got a big doing cases.
There's a large group of males in here that I think they're possibly causing some problems, so... Doing cocaine, possibly in the toilets.
Luckily for the night cops, they stand a good chance of catching them powdering their noses.
You all right?
All right.
Inside the cubicle, they find two men who warrant a look over. One of them tries to slope off.
Just stand here, mate.
But PC Muir is onto him.
Right, just turn around, I'm just going to search you, all right?
Can we take my socks off?
Yes, please.
Is that good enough?
So what's that in there then? Hey?
This is my mate's jeans.
Right. Well, you've got them on, haven't you? So what's that in there?
Hey, you wearing your mate's jeans? That's a good one.
Well, it looks like cocaine to me, so you've been arrested on suspicion of being in possession of a controlled substance, all right? You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence.
These days, cocaine is one of the most popular drugs on Britain's streets. Last year, 84 tons of it was seized by the cops and customs. It used to be only the rich and famous who could afford to snort cocaine, but not anymore. Today, a gram costs around 40 quid. While cocaine may be more widely available, it's still a Class A drug, and this man has committed a serious offence. To the obvious delight of the rest of the pub. For him, though, it's no joke. His casual coke snorting has cut short his night out.
Just a small amount, but obviously, at the end of the day, he shouldn't be using it. It's against the law, so he's been arrested for being in possession of a controlled substance.
Back at the station, the man admitted it was his. But because it was his first drugs offence, he was let off with a caution. But if he's caught using drugs again, the penalties will be much more serious. Maybe that'll make him think twice before borrowing his mate's jeans again. For the night cops, violence is a clear and present danger. With one police officer assaulted every 20 minutes in the UK, the night cops are used to being in the firing line. Even when in cuffs, many of the drunks want to continue the fight. Salisbury in Wiltshire is perhaps best known for its medieval cathedral, but when the sun goes down, there's plenty of ungodly behaviour around. And on a busy Friday night, PC's Andy Morgan and Damien Waldron are keeping an eye on the crowds.
He's a good bloke. He's like one of them ones that's actually got in the right place.
Go on, chappers!
As they patrol the streets, a call comes in about a domestic.
Female, long dark hair, the woman with the black eye and the white top.
CCTV operators have spotted a clearly agitated man arguing with a woman.
There's some sort of incident between a male and female on Queen Street that we're just going to go and see what's going on. Could be nothing, it's CCTV, so obviously they can't hear what's going on, they can only guess by the gestures.
When the night cops arrive, it's clear something's up. And when confronted by the police and the camera, the lad goes berserk.
No, not talk! Get the fucking camera off!
Right,
Get the
you're next.
Get the fucking camera off!
But the night cops are well prepared for aggressive behaviour like this. There's no point reasoning with the lad, so they quickly restrain and arrest him. But the lad is still lashing out at everything and everyone.
Oi, Mum's, get the fucking camera
Oi!
All right.
Do you want to be done for assault?
Nah, of course I don't.
Yeah?
I've just come out of the room.
He's only just been released from prison.
Seriously, please, Ken. Oi, I've stopped. Please, it's hurting.
That's all right, it's supposed to hurt. Cuffs are supposed to hurt, mate.
But I've just come out of the nick.
We were just coming over to say hello. If you hadn't kicked off, nothing would have happened.
The lad's clearly in danger of going straight back inside. But that isn't stopping him misbehaving.
Yeah, just to let you know, we've got one male arrested, Section 5 Queen Street. He's kicking off in the back of the van at the moment, banging about just in case anything comes of it at a later date. As you can see on our approach, we're just going to go and have a chat, make sure the male and the female were okay, because we had information that there was a possible domestic going on. It seemed all nice and quiet, and suddenly our man in the back went ballistic. Hopefully you can pick that up on the mic. So he's threatening to beat us up, threatening to blow our families up. Very nice man.
By the time they reach the station, he's calmed down a little.
Please.
Why you wanted or something?
No, I was in the nick 2 days ago. I was in here 2 nights ago. I can't believe it. Shit. This is it, I am getting banged up now.
The lad's rage has ensured at least one night in the cells, where he once again kicked off at the night cops.
Gentleman continued with his abusive behaviour in custody, taken straight to a cell, and once in the cell he started kicking off and we had to restrain him again. He was chucking his clothes at us and stuff like that, so he's now sat not happily in his cell.
His actions ensured he got an 80 quid fine under Section 5 of the Public Order Act.
Right, Wavy, allow it. Don't want to get
Coming up,
allow it.
Aylesbury's night cops deal with a gobby teenager.
Fucking dead man walking.
And in Edinburgh, an argument over a bike.
You calm.
You fucking joke.
If it comes back, it's your bike, it's fine, you get it back.
Come back, it's my bike.
The historic city of Edinburgh is a mecca for tourists who come to enjoy its culture and history. But the city also has a darker side. Edinburgh, like many other cities, has a heroin problem. And the evidence of this is not hard to find.
It's really nothing much, it's just there's some sort of drug activity. Needles.
The addicts that the night cops come in contact with are often compliant, but they still cause problems.
Let's go, come on! Hello, look at me. You were told last night not to be here. You're back again tonight. So you're now under arrest for breach of the peace, okay, for refusing to desist.
It's estimated that 3/4 of heroin addicts steal to fund their habit. And in Edinburgh, heroin-fueled crime costs up to £200 million a year. Tonight, Sergeant Scott Oliver and PC Dave Scott are patrolling the city's drug hotspots.
That's one person and they drink it in a couple of hours and then come back to the same shop and you sell them another one.
They soon come across some suspicious behaviour in a dingy archway. It's a well-known drug corner, and one the night cops like to keep an eye on.
Right guys, what's going on here? His bike. Shit myself there. Whose bike is it? How long have you had that?
About 5, 6 years.
Just keep your hands out your pockets, take them out. No,
Anyone hanging around here is asking to be stopped and searched.
See that? For a big guy, I can sneak up on folk well, eh?
Sergeant Oliver's man is clean and is sent on his way.
That's that. Thanks very much.
But PC Scott has found a large amount of money on his suspect, as well as this expensive bike.
Small CP8.
The man says the bike isn't stolen. He claims it's a present from his mum and dad. PC Scott decides to dig a little deeper.
What's your first name again?
Right. How long have you had the bike for?
And is soon back with some bad news.
I've just spoken to your parents. They say they haven't bought your bike, okay? So I'm not happy about your ownership of that. I'm going to take that just now as a production and make some further inquiries in it. And
You motivate me for driving all disqualified.
Right.
And I go away and get a bike, and now you're taking this off me.
No, you're telling...
There's a good reason why the night cops are suspicious. Bike theft is a real problem in Edinburgh.
Listen, mate, I'll tell you why we're taking it, all right? We get a lot of spatey bike thefts in the city centre. I'm not saying you've done it, right? But until we prove otherwise, we're taking it, all right?
But you tell me stop driving. I stopped driving.
You can give or take the drive. Listen,
completely.
Quiet.
You're taking the bike off me.
Be calm.
You fucking joke.
If it comes back, it's your bike. It's fine. You get it back.
When it come back, it's my bike.
But we can't prove that now.
Well, so now we're fucking walking me up the road now.
Unfortunately, aye.
Nearly 500,000 bikes are stolen in the UK every year. But things are about to get worse for this man. The night cops have been checking out his details and found out he has previous. But not for bike theft, for drugs.
He has previously been caught in possession of drugs and is previously believed to have concealed them on his person. As a result of that and the fact that he's concealed stuff, not in obvious places like his pockets, but inside his pants, between his toes, maybe even internally within himself, we're going to take him back to the police station and conduct an internal search of the male.
Back at the station, Sergeant Oliver and the team begin the search.
Any other kind of medication you've not already said?
The night cops have to follow strict rules.
Right.
To ensure the man's privacy, the strip search will be done inside a cell to minimise any embarrassment.
Okay.
do this in a set order. You don't take anything off or anything until we tell you to say so.
But the door to the cell is left open so that the whole process can be monitored.
Right, just want to take your pants off. Good.
No drugs have been found, and because the bike hasn't been reported stolen, the night cops have no choice but to let the suspect go.
Right, Davey, I'll see you later.
The Sergeant Oliver is convinced they'll be dealing with this man again very soon.
I do believe that he did have the drugs connections, and it's just been a case of we've been unlucky at this time. But we now know him, he now knows us, and next time we see him, we'll be getting stopped and checked for the drugs.
Please answer, please.
60,000 arrests are made for being drunk and disorderly each year in Britain. The night cops are well practiced in the art of dealing with those who can't handle their booze. But at chucking out time, they often find themselves short-staffed. It's the early hours in the market town of Aylesbury. The clubs are empty and revellers are staggering out onto the streets. For PC's Adam Ford and Darren Pennery, there's plenty here to keep them busy.
Basically, in the last 10 minutes, by the sounds of it, they made 4 arrests in the town centre, which is this round here. Basically drunk and disorderly. So obviously we're going to get short on police officers in the town centre. So we're going to do sort of high visibility patrols in the area in the cars.
But just when they're most needed in the town centre, they're called away to a disturbance on a housing estate.
So do a drive around Laverick Road. Another complaint about a rowdy group just outside of one of the houses there ever.
What's going on? They've pissed out of their face, they've been screaming, they've been kicking the door, they've been shouting abuse for the door, trying to get you to come outside.
Why? It's my brother come over from Wickham.
Right.
And I told him he could.
The problem seems to be caused by the woman's brother, who's arrived uninvited. And it doesn't take long to find the troublesome lad.
All right, what's your name? You're are you? Why are you going up there kicking the door?
I won't kick no door.
So why are you keeping them awake over there?
I'm not keeping them awake. That's disturbing the peace if I know the law rightly.
He claims he's done nothing wrong. And his mate tells PC Pennery that they're the ones taking abuse.
And I don't even know the bloke.
Right.
And I'm standing outside here and he's standing out the window. You black fuck off from my house. Your teeth.
So he's just been shouting abuse at you?
Yeah, he was shouting abuse at me.
All right.
That is bullshit.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's accusations being made that you're being racially abusive.
I've not been racially abusive.
You
They're
could-
going to say something
Listen,
like that.
we're not on their side. We're not on your side. We're just trying to make sure everyone has a happy life. Dear Lord.
With accusations and denials flying around, PC Pennery is going round in circles.
The only problem we've got is obviously you can't stay here.
Where else am I staying tonight? Do you know what I'm saying? It's 3:30 in the morning.
Right, why?
The only way to restore peace is to remove the youths from the area. But they've got other ideas.
I know where you're coming from, but I got nowhere to stay, so bollocks, I may as well just walk over the road and go smack him in his face.
Well, if you do, then you'll get arrested. If you go over there...
If you do anything now, mate, you're getting nicked.
As the lad heads off back to the flat, the night cops are left with no choice
Where are you going to go, mate?
but to arrest him.
All right, you're under arrest for breach of the peace. You don't have to say anything. You'll be behind your defence. If you do not mention one question, something to later on in court, and then you do something, maybe given evidence.
You've got nowhere to stay.
Well, you give me no choice but to...
With others joining in, the cops need backup.
Allow it. Don't want to get arrested tonight. Allow it.
104.
Oi, just allow it. Oi, allow it. Oi, Wesley, you're going to get nicked tonight.
Yeah, because another unit, please, Laverick Road.
Fucking another unit. Get the fuck off me, bro. See what I'm saying? Tell your boyfriend he's going to get knocked the fuck out.
Once the cuffs are on, the teen starts playing the hard man.
He's a fucking dead man. Watch. I'm going to fucking kill him.
Relax.
Watch.
At 3:30 in the morning, the night cops are having none of it.
Calm down.
Relax, all right?
Calm down. Stop shouting, yeah?
But even with a face full of
Relax.
tarmac, this kid keeps mouthing off.
Relax, all right?
Like I told you, what is it? This is all you can do, mate. Put me on the floor and what?
Right,
Carry on running your mouth, mate. You're going to get knocked the fuck out, you
relax.
You're a fucking dead
Mate,
man.
chill out.
Fucking dead man walking.
Mate, you chill out. Seriously, chill out.
You're going to relax? You're going to relax? You're going to relax?
This kid likes to learn the hard way.
You're going to relax?
Well, let's be honest, mate. You can only pull them back so far. If you break them, then I'll just get you done, innit?
Well, knock yourself out. At the end of the day, we've got a job to do, and we've got to think about the peace and quiet around this area.
Just as he starts to calm down, his mate wades in again.
Go away. Go away. Go away.
Get away, because they're going to nick you, mate.
It may be 3:30 in the morning, but this is the best bit of entertainment the neighbours have had all week.
Oh, boss, listen, you're high.
Finally, backup arrives. The question now is what to do with these time
Where
wasters.
can I get a train back to Wickham?
The kid's offence is a minor one, and PC Pennery is reluctant to lock him up and take 2 night cops out of the fray for several hours. So he comes up with a plan which will restore the peace, remove the teens from the area, and keep the police on the beat.
Ain't the done thing, I know, but...
What we're going to do, so we don't get any further problems, is drop you and your mate at Stoke Mandeville railway station, and in about an hour there'll be a train to take you home. We'll de-arrest you at the railway station. Everyone's a winner. You happy with that?
Sounds good to me.
All right, mate.
Once the cuffs are off, everyone's friends again.
Right, you've been de-arrested, mate, all right?
Sorry to interrupt the evening.
In Edinburgh, PC's Carolyn Cowie and Dave Scott are kitting up for their night shift.
Plan for tonight is we'll be going out in an unmarked vehicle, but it's got lights and sirens on it, and we'll just be responding to any jobs that come in across the city centre.
But just as they start their patrol, PC Scott spots a familiar cyclist.
You got another bike?
He has.
Yes. The other one. Oh. That's the guy from yesterday.
Yeah, mate.
Hello, Mr. How you doing?
Surprise, surprise, it's the man who was arrested the night before, and he's on another new bike. But as the cops approach, he tries to drop a glass crack pipe he's holding.
You just got a loan of it? Yeah. Who from? All right, okay. Right, you're detained. MDA 23 for a search. Okay, just like yesterday. Okay? Meantime, step off the bike. No problem. Okay? Just put that down.
Can I get one right here first?
No, just put it down now. Okay? Well,
This guy's more bothered about finishing his BAP than the cops' drug search.
now,
Anything on
okay?
you shouldn't have? You want to tell us about? No.
Just,
yes, I have got some.
I'm just holding that.
Can I tell you what I've got in my pocket right now?
Right, you can tell me, but obviously...
Baking powder.
Baking powder?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Baking powder?
Yes.
This baking powder that you've got, you bought that believing it was drugs?
Yes.
Not only has he got a brand new bike, but he also claims he's got a bag of baking powder on him that he bought thinking it was heroin.
What we're going to do is we're going to take you back to the station, give you a further search, and then we'll obviously question you regarding what we've taken off you properly at the station, and we'll speak to you about this bike as well.
For PC Scott, it's a case of deja vu.
Yesterday he was caught with a bike in dubious circumstances. He's unemployed, it's a £700 bike. This bike, it's the same make, it's possibly not quite as expensive, but it's still a very expensive bike, and he's obviously going to have to account for his ownership of that.
Tonight the suspect is feeling the effect of something. Perhaps it's strong baking powder.
You just keep an eye on him, Colin, yeah?
And back at the station, PC Cowie gets on with testing that baking powder.
This is a drugs test kit which enables us to do a presumptive drugs test. It's very easy to use. It just gives you a step-by-step instruction on how to use it and what colour indications you get. The sort of higher concentration of heroin, it'll go purple, and if it's got amphetamine speed, then it'll go this sort of beigey colour. And if it gives a positive indication, then we can caution and charge somebody there and then, rather than having to wait months for the lab to get back to us. So it just sort of speeds the process up. Right, Dave, I'm just going to test the new.
But before cracking open the high-tech kit, PC Cowie uses her own sensors.
It smells like spices to me.
Nutmeg and mixed spice.
It's gone pink now.
Alright, okay.
There's something in it. It's been cut with something, but there's definitely something in it. It's gone pink.
The result means that it's time to question the man further.
When we stopped you, you also had a glass pipe in your hand. Whose is that?
Mine.
Yeah. You also had a wrap of brown powder. Whose is that?
Somebody sold it tonight, and I believe it's cinnamon.
Did somebody sell it to you?
No, I sold it to someone else, and they showed me it. And I sniffed it, and I had it on me, and I got stopped from use.
Hang on a minute. He's changed his story.
Your initial comment was something along the lines of, I have something in my pocket, I bought it, I think it was drugs, okay? It wasn't until later on that you started saying that somebody else had bought it thinking it was baking powder. So what have you got to say to that?
I got mixed up most of the time.
Okay.
But PC Cowie has enough to charge him.
Okay, got one charge to prefer against you, okay? The charge is, on today's date, this 2008, High Street in Edinburgh, you did have in your possession a controlled drug, namely heroin, which is contrary to the Misuse of Drugs Act 1971.
That's not heroin.
Okay, well, that'll be sent away. Our test has shown something different, all right?
I'm getting kept in all night over this, boss.
No, you're not getting kept in.
Right, fair enough.
Okay, so do you understand the charge?
I understand the
Anything
charge,
you want
yes.
to say in
No,
reply?
no. But it's not heroin, boss, you know.
Okay, that's fine, but
It's not the charge that seems to worry him.
we know that.
He seems more bothered about getting back on the streets.
So what'll happen now, you'll get processed regarding the bike. We're going to have to do further inquiry about that because I don't believe that some homeless guy is giving you a bike.
The night cops are holding onto the bike and he's free to go. But because he's been charged with possession of heroin, there's still some paperwork to do. PC Scott is confident that the evidence against him is strong.
For us, it's an ideal result. We didn't get it yesterday. We've got some sort of a result today, and we've got more further inquiries to do.
Right, relax, okay.
He clearly likes bikes. Just remains to be seen whether they're his bikes or not.
Further investigations revealed that the first bike the suspect was caught with was reported stolen. The man is now awaiting trial for the handling of stolen goods. No further action was taken for the substance found on it. Coming up, this drunk feels the full force of the Edinburgh night cops.
Step back! Come any closer and you're getting it, you understand?
It's Friday night in Edinburgh. The annual festival is in full swing, bringing in more than 200,000 revellers.
Can I help you? I wonder if you can.
On the street, Sergeant Scott Oliver is getting in the party mood.
Oh! This guy's got game!
But it's not all happy campers, as the influx of visitors sometimes causes tension with the locals. It's midnight, and the cops are making their way to a fight in the old town.
That's a report came in of a fight at the bottom of Blair Street. Blair Street is just round the corner here and left again.
When they arrive, their colleagues up the road have collared an English tourist who's accused of assaulting a local.
Yeah, exactly. Just exactly what it's like.
Step back!
The victim of the assault has run off, but one of his mates wants to dole out his own justice.
Step back! Come any closer and you're getting it, you understand?
He's had a bit to drink and thinks he can take on the night cops as well as the Englishman. While the accused accepts his fate, the local is still spoiling for a fight. And he's not going to let a couple of night cops and a pair of handcuffs stop him.
Going to stay away!
The night cops try and reason with him.
Look, mate, you're no helping. You're going to get yourself lifted, and it's
He's fucking put my pal on his back, and there's no reason for it.
And he's got. And your pal's doing.
He's on his back, and there's no reason for it. Because this English.
Do you want him to get dealt with? You can't say that, right?
Sorry.
If you say that again, just keep your mouth shut from now on, right?
The English fella is keeping his mouth shut, and the local seems to have calmed down. So Sergeant Oliver goes to uncuff him.
I'm going to banjo this boy as soon as you take it. No, I'm not. I'm not.
Shouldn't joke about it, because I'll put you flat on the ground. And that's not going to sort nothing out, eh?
But if I get a crack on it, it's out.
Which isn't going to happen.
He just can't keep his mouth shut.
Just stand back against the railings, mate.
And Sergeant Oliver has second thoughts.
Right, we'll just keep them on.
No, I'm joking.
No,
I'm joking.
Sorry.
Cuffs or no cuffs, this is one local who just won't give up.
Look, mate.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to tell you once more, you're going to get yourself arrested for a breach of the peace.
He fucking deserves a hit in the jaw.
That's not going to... Listen, be quiet and listen to what I'm going to say to you. You're getting one too many warnings and you should have got right.
I'm not saying anything now.
As the arrested visitor is led off to the van, the team give their fellow countrymen some words of advice.
We've got his foot now. Don't go anywhere just yet, because I know you want to go down there and banjo him, and you're not going to get to banjo him, right? Because if you banjo him, then we
Then you get lifted, mate, right. And that's going to solve nothing, eh?
To make sure there's no more boozy banjoing, he's getting a night cop escort away from the scene. But true to form, he just can't resist having another go.
Yeah, he's going into jail.
Right. No, I'm not the last fucking one, mate. One more step towards this guy, and you're going to get locked up as well.
Come in the corner.
As he's led away, the local finally tries one more time. Sergeant Oliver has finally had enough of the drunken man's bravado.
Let's put this in simple terms. If you've messed about any more, I'm going to arrest you for a breach of the peace, all right? Sit there till somebody come and gets a statement for you, right? That's as clear as I can make it. We're not being nice anymore, mate.
It's filming the police, okay? That's end of story. It's not up for debate.
We're here to assist him and his friends who have been jumped by another group. However, we're not here to be messed about when doing our job.
The English tourist was ordered to pay a fine for assault, and the angry local eventually went on his way.